Today is the 12th Sunday of Ordinary Time. It's the first Sunday of Ordinary Time since we entered into Lent way back in February. Ordinary Time is really the time between now, after Pentecost, until Advent. And then there's a short time of Ordinary Time, usually between the end of the Christmas season and the beginning of Lent. Ordinary only in the sense that we're not celebrating a season or a major feast like Christmas or Easter. But when you think about it, ordinary time is not ordinary at all, because every moment of our life is willed and created by God and therefore is extraordinary. Our life is this miraculous gift. And when we see it that way, we see opportunities to share that vision of God's goodness. This Sunday's gospel is from Matthew chapter 10, and I absolutely love it because Jesus says, "What you hear whispered in the dark, speak in the light. What's said to you behind closed doors, proclaim from the housetops." And it's an emphasis for our initiative on evangelization, that we cannot be afraid to be public in our faith. When we ponder Jesus' life and ministry, everything he did and said in public. He preached in public to crowds. He performed many of his miracles in front of other people. The Pharisees confront him in the temple in front of others. His trial is public. His death on the cross is a public event. So where we got this idea that we're supposed to just never talk about religion or keep our faith to ourselves, I'm not sure, but we have to get over it. Because if we seek to evangelize the world, we need to be in the public square. And we need to give witness to Christ. So to proclaim from the housetops the glory of God and the gift of salvation offered to us in Jesus is both our mission and our purpose. And it really comes down to allowing Sunday Eucharist to ground us as believers. So the most significant thing we do in any given week is to go to Mass. And during these weeks and months of COVID, we have not been able to do that. But as we slowly open up, I pray that our people will eventually come back to Mass in droves, that our churches will be packed, that we together will celebrate and come to know in a deeper way the love of God made manifest in the Eucharist. And that we keep Sunday holy as Sabbath, that Sunday is a different day. It's the seventh day of the week, the day of rest. Or in the Christian understanding, it's the eighth day of the week. It's kind of beyond time and space where we enter into the resurrection. So to share a family meal, to go on an outing, to do a work of mercy, to spend time in prayer, study, and rest. All of that centered around the Eucharist consecrates Sunday and makes it holy. Proclaim from the housetops the glory of God. That's our mission and that's our joy.